Okay, guys, so this was the part of us actually going through the model, but I'm not finished yet. Because actually this leads up to something bigger that is very, very important to me and Ida. Is actually, I hope you can see it, is actually what we're trying to achieve here with unpackAI, okay? We're trying to make AI education as accessible as possible, okay? So for many, many people, AI is very difficult, but we want to make it more accessible. We want to make AI and machine learning as accessible as possible to reduce barriers and allow for easy entry and employment in AI and machine learning. Because in the end, if you make use of these very powerful techniques, you can do so much. And I want to give you guys also a very brief story of myself. How did we even start this company? I actually, 2.5 years ago, I started my own AI company. As you can see an image here, with our engineering team actually. And I tried to build an AI company. However, I only had a business background and no skills and really understanding of how AI would actually work. And that caused a lot of issues. Partly, it wasn't very effective communication between me and our engineering team, as you can see in the middle, and had very unrealistic expectations of what our AI product can actually do. And at that point of time, I did try to get into AI. However, it's very, very difficult because the barriers, the barriers are very high. There's so much content, you don't know where to start. Studying alone is not very easy, especially for such a new field. And obviously you have to invest time and money. So what we now build with, or are building with unpackAI is a zero to employment AI education platform where we want to help people to get into the industry, into the AI industry with employment ready skills. And we do that by our current bootcamps, our current programs that we do, where people without programming experience can join. Okay, so there's nothing required. You'll get a fundamental understanding of what you can do and cannot do, and you will build your own AI model. Similarly, like you just saw me building one in 30 minutes. And we have people classifying actually humans. Here was one example. And except I just did it in 30 minutes, so it wasn't very, very good. But actually one of our students built a very good final presentation. And another student classified cars, for example. And all of that in 5 weeks. And we are focusing on studying not alone, but with mentors and students to support you along the way. And you can actually get better in this area a lot more quickly and more effectively. And you discuss, we build, we present, and we learn together, which is all the essence of what we want to do with actually our bootcamps here. Why is it important? Because AI is becoming more and more mainstream. It's not just this thing for engineers, for software engineers anymore. It's also for software engineers to get AI and machine learning expertise. But aside from software engineers, also business professionals. Some of you might only have a business background, maybe want to study an MBA or whatever. Also for people like you, it's very, very important. And that's exactly why we've built this course. And what I did, after me actually going for our own program, actually training as we are now trying to help others with, I also received offers from, in this case was ByteDance as an AI product manager, but obviously I didn't do that. I rejected them, obviously, because now we're focusing on unpackAI. And that's where we're starting our journey. So yeah, I think this is where I want to stop of introducing unpackAI, what we do. But I now obviously welcome everyone who feels it's very exciting to join our course. Some of you are able to join over China Admissions, others on other platforms. So yeah, we're very happy for every single new student that we have, because it's another way for us to make this more accessible and more applicable in the real life concept right now, because it's very, very applicable how we approach things, very top-down approach. And this is all we focused on. So yeah, that was essentially my my introduction to AI for you guys, into machine learning, deep learning, and essentially about how we can actually get into the field and build practical applications. And we teach and mentor you along the way. So yeah, thank you everyone for listening. Ida, do you have a last comment before I would actually, yeah, I think I saw you just send the link.
Yeah.
Yeah, so part of that, it's link on China Admissions, how you can actually finalize your application.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please,
If there are any
I want
questions, you
to
can
make inquiries.
Yeah.
I just want to find out with this AI training program, is there a way that maybe the participants they can be given a certificate or they can be examined so that wherever you go,
Wherever you go, then you can actually build things. I think that's what you want to say.
You notice that, oh, you took part in this AI training, and this.
Okay. No.
Yeah, I think it would be better if you can text in chat box because you're seriously lagging there. Yeah. I'll just mute.
Yeah, I cannot mute him, but yeah, exactly. You yeah, sorry, I wasn't very clear about your question, but please text it in the chat.
It's part of your CV. What I'm trying to say is there.
I cannot mute him either.
I'm trying, it just doesn't work. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to mute him.
Part of the participant, the way the participant to be part of.
Okay, now he's muted. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just very quickly, if you can just write the question one more time, the chat box, and make it shorter, that would be really great. I think he asked also about the certification.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I wasn't say that exactly. So at the end of the bootcamp, every person who successfully goes to the bootcamp will receive a certification. You can use it in your LinkedIn profile. And exactly. So thanks for Boya. Boya is, as I said before, is actually one of our current students. So he's going currently for the bootcamp. And yes, the bootcamp is 5 weeks long. And yeah, that's the entire bootcamp. And we try to keep it as affordable as possible. So you can also see the price in the link that Ida actually sent. And I think you all signed up through the China Admissions anyways.
Also, we have 5 more minutes. We can also take a few questions. If you have guys questions, you can also unmute yourself. Just make sure that you have very good internet connection, and you can ask the question. Okay, when he's asking, next time we will get an A+. I think so, when is the next onboarding, I guess?
Okay, yeah, I interpret it differently. But anyway, so if you want to get more into AI and actually understand it better, Rena, you can join our bootcamp. This was kind of more a sneak peek into it. Yeah, but it was our way to kind of introduce you guys. And Roman, another one of our students, actually, yes, current students can also get a recording of the session, of course. Roman is another one of our graduates, actually. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so yes. Is there a way that we can get a certificate? Yes. You will be provided with a certificate at the end of the bootcamp if you successfully go through it. Yes, Rena, we will share the recording with everyone. We actually shared on YouTube. On YouTube, we'll share it. So I think we can maybe send it to all the emails. I'm sure we can figure out a way to actually get the recording to you guys. So don't worry about that, Rena. Cool. Yeah. Are there any other questions?
Did we answer actually regarding getting a certificate indicating that he took the part?
Yeah, I think I twice actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think asking about it, YouTube, right? So we will, so we have the list. So when you applied for this webinar, we got your information, your email. So we're going to send you the email with the link to YouTube that you can watch later.
Right. Okay. So very other question. Okay. So the bootcamp, it's a 5-week bootcamp. Okay. The 5-week bootcamp, every week we will have 2 sessions where we meet. You will meet with your classmates and your mentors every single week twice. And aside from that, we will have study materials that we will provide for you guys that you can actually study also for the week. Okay. So what is bootcamp? Bootcamp is essentially a course. Okay. It's a 5 weeks course where every week we will meet, we will have content to you guys, we will provide you with materials that you will have to learn, and you will have to present the results that you have, your homework results, if you can want to say it, during the live sessions that we will have over Zoom. So it will be fully online. The price is 295 USD for 5 weeks, which we try to be as affordable as possible. If you want to compare it with any of the other courses or bootcamps, it's it's a lot more affordable than what else you can expect. and it's part-time. Every 10 you have to spend invest around 10 hours of your time, and part of that will be the learning, and part of that 4 hours of every week will be invested into live sessions that we will be organizing. Scholarships available. I mean, we try to decrease the price as much as we can, and we obviously try to be sustainable as a company as well. So obviously we try we cannot give out too many scholarships. So yeah, my answer would be no, actually, for now.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk to Sandeep. We're also interested in business partnerships. So we can talk, you can also reach us out. We can talk about the possibility, but it's, as John said, it's very limited.
Okay. Yeah, so that is essentially the unpackAI bootcamp, how we structure it. And obviously, you guys, we have more information on the page that I just posted. You can also feel free to go for those. There's also another introduction video, so you can better understand what we are working on. But yeah, it will be very, very deep dive and very quick to actually build actual applications. So you also will be able to understand what I've just done today. And yeah, what I also did today, by the way, during the bootcamp, you will work with similar materials. So it's actually a very, very cool thing that we work with here. It's something called Google Colabs. It's a very cool thing to work with because you can text, you can do codes, right? You can write, it's actually Python code you're working with here, but even if you don't have any programming experience, it's fine. So don't have to worry about that. Yeah. Anyways, that's how we're going to learn further. Cool. Where to do the course and master? Okay, so this is not a university course. It's a course by unpackAI. So that's where we are going to be more effective and more affordable than any other university can be. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we're a high-intense factor training company. We train you guys to get hands-on skills on building machine learning projects as quickly as possible, effectively, so we can get the skills and then you can utilize, depending if you have to go back to your work, you can apply this knowledge at your workplace. If you want to work on your personal projects. Also, if you are, let's say, PhD doing computer science or machine learning, you might have too theoretical material and you want to kind of get his hands-on skills, coding skills, and building the model skills, you can also welcome to join us.
Yeah, exactly. Very cool. Okay, I think now we can, I don't see any more questions. I hope to see you guys soon. Yeah, so thanks Tresor also from Tresor, it's one of our previous students as well. So I thank you guys for joining. I hope everyone has a good evening or afternoon in whatever time zone you are. So I was very excited to see many people from different countries. So I wish you everyone a good Thursday, and I hope to see you guys soon, maybe doing one of our boot camps. It's going to be very, very exciting. So Serena's evening. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Have a good day, and it was very, very amazing to see you. I'm going to close the session now. Everyone have a good day, and yeah, bye-bye.